What's going on, guys? It's your boy Darth Eternal here with the latest Star Wars news. But before we do get into that, remember, hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. Also, go check out my last video as it was a good one, so give it a thumbs up as you watch. Let's start today's show because we have some big news today. What's going on, guys? So today we have some awesome Star Wars news, and we're going to talk about the connection between Cal Kestis and Kenobi, and we also have Hayden Christensen talking about something big for the Kenobi series. But without further ado, let's get into the Cal Kestis and Kenobi connection. So on a recent Twitch stream, gaming insider Jeff Grubb asked viewers to guess the new title for the sequel of Jedi Fallen Order, and people were guessing on this stream, and it ended up being that it's called Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which Grubb went on to confirm as being correct. Back in January, it was reported that Jedi Fallen Order will have its sequel properly revealed before this year's E3, with this being the month being the approximate window. Now, based on the rumor of the title, it seems that the sequel to Fallen Order will explore more of the Empire's hunt for the remaining Jedi Knights after Order 66. Cal Kestis will likely serve as the protagonist once again, but he clearly has a target on his back, just like Kenobi, and that's another connection right there, especially now that Darth Vader knows that he is alive. The basic premise of the first Fallen Order is to find a holocron that contains the locations of all remaining Force-sensitive children in order to revive the Jedi Order. Now, we do know this, right? So we know that in the Kenobi series, it was leaked to us that we will be having this Jedi called Jedi Nari, who will be trying to do the same thing that Cal Kestis was trying to do, and it ends up being that he dies in the beginning at the hands of Reva as he gets hung. So that would be the first episode, and it ends up being that we will see the Inquisitors and Vader actually slaughter some Force-sensitive children on planet Jabiim, and that was another leak that ended up coming out. So if you guys can see already, the two have connection, and as they call it Survivor, this could definitely take place a little bit before Kenobi, because again, we know that we can take possibly a jump into possibly, like, I would say maybe 4 years, maybe do a year before the Kenobi series, because we do know that Fallen Order, the first one that came out, took place 5 years after Revenge of the Sith. This could take place as a time jump into it 4 years later, and then this leads up into Kenobi. And you know, it's being rumored as well that we can possibly see maybe an appearance by Ahsoka, who potentially, you know, could be a key to Cal's quest to restore hope across the galaxy. Who knows? But again, it's an awesome thing, and it's an awesome connection to see how these two can intertwine together. And it's also possible, you never know, that Kenobi could show up in this video game. But we do know that we have some things that possibly were leaked, that were talked about, that we can possibly be getting Cal Kestis in season 2 of the Kenobi series, as that also has been thrown out there by some close sources to me. Now, considering that the Jedi Purge is still happening though, possible antagonists for the game are other members of the Inquisitors as well, but their prominence in the last game may prompt developer Respawn Entertainment to switch things up. Now, Darth Vader is another option, especially after his unfinished business with Cal, right, during the first game, or the sequel could delve into the mystic side of the Force by revisiting the Night Sisters, right? So there is much to talk about for this video game, and again, it is only a matter of time before we get Cal Kestis. If there is a season 2 for Kenobi, it's literally destiny, guys. These two are gonna collab together. It's gonna happen. We're gonna see the two of them. And comment down below if this is something that you would want to see come into either live action or the video game, seeing Kenobi and Cal Kestis meet at some time. And I wouldn't be surprised again if he ends up running into more, I would say, Ahsoka possibly. Like, I wouldn't really say Kenobi much. I would say more Ahsoka. But it could also be that we might get Cal Kestis sometime in the Andor series. That is another one that we could see him in, and that wouldn't be too far out. Again, that's another possibly like 5 years after, you know, the Kenobi series. So there is much room to see him come. And again, this has a big tie to Kenobi, talking about Inquisitors, talking about, again, the title gives it, It's called Survive. So again, this talks about those Force sensitive children that I was telling you guys about and that leak scene, and that's why I really feel like they're really connecting the dots with this video game and also Kenobi. Again, comment down below if this is something that you're excited to see. Now, I do want to get into, I know this came out yesterday, but I still want to talk about it here, and I want to get your guys' take on what Hayden Christensen had to say about basically Vader, and let's listen to it.
How you doing?
Yeah, very well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's great to see you guys back. One thing I absolutely love, probably more than the actual series, is the bromance between you and Ewan. How nice has it been to reunite with him?
It's just the best. You know, I love the man dearly. We became really close when we were doing the prequels and just had so much fun together, you know. So getting to come back and do more with him as these characters was just incredible.
I bet you had a lot to catch up on as well.
We did, yeah. We had a bit of a catch up before we started filming, and it's just been really nice to get to reconnect with my old friend, yeah.
And tell me, what was that moment like when you first put the Darth Vader suit back on?
It was surreal, you know. It's an incredible costume, and putting it back on again brought up a lot of emotions for me. But you know, it's amazing to get to wear. It's an honor to get to put it on, and just a lot of fun, really.
Yeah, and how does it feel to be back with this character? Because it's been such a long time. The fans are so excited.
Yeah, well, I'm excited. It's a pleasure to be back, and I'm very proud of this series, and I'm looking forward to the fans getting to see it.
And just finally, how heavy is the Darth Vader suit?
It's incredibly heavy. It's a beast. It's a beast to wear, and not designed for bathroom breaks. But you know, it comes with the job.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, it's been lovely chatting to you. Thank you very much.
So, as you guys heard it and as you guys saw it, he said it right there. It was surreal. It's an incredible costume, and putting it back on brought up a lot of emotions for me. Christensen said about basically suiting up as Darth Vader again in an interview on Demand Entertainment. It's amazing to get to wear. It's, you know, it's an honor to put it on. Just a lot of fun, really. Christensen wore the suit only once, appearing as the newly risen Darth Vader in the final moments of Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. And again, he said it, you know, the armor is incredibly heavy. It's a beast to wear, not designed for bathroom breaks, but it comes with the job. And again, on returning to Star Wars Galaxy after nearly 2 decades, Christensen says this too. You know, I'm excited. It was a pleasure to be back, and I'm very proud of the series and looking forward to the fans getting to see it. Again, amazing words. And again, it was also nice to see the two of them, Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen, you know, basically rekindle, come back together, as they haven't seen each other, or maybe they have, but again, they haven't been on the same set for such a long time, and it's been a long time since 2005. So to see them here now is super exciting, and it's nice to see Christensen really happy, because we haven't seen him again in such a long time in Star Wars, and to see him really reprise the role back and seeing the fans really accepting him and loving him, as he is such an amazing person. It's beautiful. Again, it's amazing. I can't wait for the Kenobi series. I think that he did an amazing job, and I think that they're super happy with the product that they're putting out, and that honestly is very confident, and that's what I love about it, and that's what is making me happy about this series all the more, because of how confident and how just overall they are excited for this series, and they're just happy with the final product, and that makes me really in tune to watch this all the more. So again, guys, let me know what you think about the news of Hayden Christensen. Super excited to put on the suit again. We're not gonna say summon the suit. This isn't Moon Knight. But again, amazing news. And also let me know what you guys thought about the connection between Kenobi and Cal Kestis and how it could intertwine in a video game and also in live action. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. And stay tuned, as I'll have another video out tomorrow. Later, guys.